Senators began debate on two bills to reduce their salaries this afternoon, beginning first with Senator Brant McCready's Bill 201, which only reduces salaries for the senators. The other salary-reducing bill that is on the agenda is Senator Mike Nicholas's Bill 204, which would reduce the salaries for senators, the governor, lieutenant governor, appointed cabinet members, and mayors. Here's more. There are two salary-reducing bills on the session agenda. Senator Mike Nicholas's Bill 204, which reduces salaries for the governor, lieutenant governor, cabinet members, mayors, and senators. Then there's Senator Brant McCready's Bill 201, which only reduces salaries for senators. The legislature began discussing Senator McCready's Bill 201 first, and it was immediately challenged by Senator Frank Bloss Jr. based on Mason's Manual for Legislative Procedures.
The main question may be considered only once at a session. And what it basically reads, it was an ancient rule that, number one, it was an ancient rule that when a bill was once passed or rejected, another of the same substance could not be brought in again during the same session.
Speaker Judy Wonpat, however, ruled against Bloss's challenge. Bloss then challenged the Speaker's ruling, but only Bloss, Senator Jim Espaldon, and Senator Tony Ada voted in favor of the overrule. Bloss tried one more time, citing another section that says that once a decision has been made on a controversial issue, they must stick with that decision. Again, the Speaker ruled against the challenge, but this time Bloss would not try to override her ruling. Then debate on the actual bill itself began.
I would like to ask the author to yield to refresh my memory then. And I really would like to listen to his rationale as to why of all the elected officials and appointed officials that got pay raises, it should only be the senators in this legislature that should be rolled back. So I really would like, genuinely, seriously, I want to understand where he's coming from, and you know, he might just persuade me.
I'm not trying to persuade him. It's up to him to vote yes or no. If he hasn't refreshed his own memory by looking in the past of what we've done in the last 3 years, then it's not my job to do that for him. Either vote it up or vote it down. That's all I'm saying. If he hasn't heard the rumbling of noises, then maybe he doesn't want to hear it. And maybe we want to act like there's no problem and hide in the corner and just say, hey, everything's fine. The only person that's going to address this issue is these people right here in this session hall. So some of the things he brought up, I can't answer. He has to answer that for himself. I've only been here 3 years. So I'm looking for him for leadership. I'm hoping he can persuade me to do something, not the other way around. I haven't been here for 20 years. So, I mean, that's great that he listened to my opening statements, but make a decision for yourself. I don't need to persuade anyone. And I'm not trying to persuade anyone. I didn't ask him to vote yes on this bill or no. Make that decision yourself.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. He's answered my questions. As I have to make up my, I have to make my own decision. I will. I've already made it. Thank you.
And as of news time, lawmakers were still debating over Bill 201. No word yet on whether or not they will get to vote on that measure and Bill 204 by the end of the day today.